Pedro Guerrero played for the Los Angeles Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. 15-year career. You know what I like about him? Finished his career 300 batting average on the nose. Ken Arzone here, Vista, California. I'm looking at Tuesday, July the 29th, 2025. Pedro Guerrero, 1,618 career hits. Not enough for the Baseball Hall of Fame. But he was a good hitter, a slugger. Let's look at his career. 1978, got into 5 games, 5 hits. 1979, 25 games, 15 hits. 1980, 75 games, 59 hits. That's 322. So his first 3 years, slow. Fourth year, 1981. Now, that was a strike year. He got into 98 games, 104 hits, bats 300. Finally broke through 1982, his 5th year in the league, 26 years old. So that first 4 years, too slow. If he had performed better, more production, more stats, he would have better numbers to finish his career. So his 5th year, 1982, they play him 150 games with the Dodgers. He has a good year. 175 hits, 32 home runs, 100 RBIs, bats 304, and gets 308 total bases. So he goes 3 out of the 5 categories where he had the 100 RBIs, had the 300 batting average, and the 300 total bases. Runs scored 87, and hits 175. Good year. 1983, 27 years old, comes back, 160 games, 174 hits, back-to-back 170 plus. He goes 32 home runs, back-to-back 32 home run campaigns, and he gets 103 RBIs. So he produces. Bats 298, gets 310 total bases. So he'll go over 300 total bases twice in his career. Not enough. Should have been more. And he'll have 3 100 RBI seasons. That should have been more. He was a good hitter. 1984, 162 hits, bats 303. 1985, he hits the most home runs in his career. He gets 33, 87 RBIs, bats 320. That's the second time over 320 batting average. 1986, bad year, 31 games, 15 hits. 1987 comes back, 184 hits. That'll be the most in his career. 1987. Bats 338. That's a good year, and that's his highest batting average he'll have for his career. 338 average. 89 RBIs, 27 homers. Pedro Guerrero had the potential to be a 30-homer, 100 RBI guy and bat 300. I like that combination. 30 homers, 100 RBIs, 300 batting average. The problem is he couldn't put it together for a long stretch. He had the potential, and he's done it a couple times, but he couldn't maintain it over his career. So in 1988, gets 104 hits in 103 games, bats 286. 1989, plays the entire season. 33 years old, 177 hits, bats 311. He played every game and batted 311. I like it. Home runs were down 17, but he does get the most RBIs in his career, 117 in 1989. 1990, 140 hits, 281. 1991, 116 hits, 272. And then his last year, he's 36 years old, 1992. That's 219. Pedro Guerrero, I remember watching him on TV with the Dodgers. When he came up, you had to watch because he had a powerful swing, and he had 3 seasons over 30 homers, and 3 seasons over 100 RBIs. But it's not enough if you want Hall of Fame consideration. 300 batting average seasons. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 15 years. And his high was 338. So he plays 1,536 games, 5,392 at bats, not enough. 730 runs scored, never had 100 runs scored in the season. 1,618 career hits, not enough. 215 homers, 898 RBIs, didn't even reach 1,000 RBIs. But he did maintain 300 career batting average. That's why I'm covering him. And he becomes the 140th guy I have covered, 300 or better career. 2,588 career hits. What do you think of Pedro Guerrero? You had to watch him when he was at the plate. Had some good years, but could not maintain it over a long stretch. So interesting guy in baseball history, Pedro Guerrero. All right, we're done with him. Who's next? Let's see. Let's go for an old schooler. I don't think I've covered this guy. And I'm looking on my chart here. I have 140 guys. I've written them all down. Who should I go with next? I don't think I've covered them. Let's see here. He goes way back. Old school. I'm looking. It doesn't look like it. This guy played 18 years, and guess what? He made the Baseball Hall of Fame. 303 career batting average. His name? Buck Ewing. Have you heard of him? He's in the Baseball Hall of Fame. 1,600 career hits, but he played in the old school era. 1880s and the 1890s. Lasted 18 years, which was rare for players to do in that era. We'll look at his career next. How did he make the Baseball Hall of Fame? Buck Ewing is next. I'm out.